after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent with increment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab.
Oh my days, bro. If you haven't seen my Beta Squad reaction to them guys in France trying to make money and that, go check it out, man. I was crying laughing in that video, bro. And I thought I'd come over here to kind of like stop the laughing for a minute before I go back to the funny reactions and that, you know what I'm saying? As a like a little break. I'm guessing by the title it probably is going to be about him and the Wade situation. I'm guessing. I haven't watched Wade's video or whatever. I don't really know much about Wade and them thing there, so I don't really know how much of what KSI says is true, as his discrepancies are. Is that when they're basically behind closed doors, he says one thing, then in the public he says another. You know what I'm saying? He's wishy-washy and two-faced.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy,
but, yeah,
to the I.
I'm guessing that's what this video is about. Let's see what I want.
I've taken an L, blah, blah, blah. I already know I got cooked. I messed up and I got cooked. You lot ate me alive, man. You lot ate me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, bro, it was outrageous. The amount of hate and people criticizing me. I mean, rightly so. And I appreciate everyone. Well, I appreciate most of the people that went in on me, because you know, you guys aren't just gonna be up my ass. Some of you went a bit too far. I think someone was saying I need to get beat up by Jake Paul. I need to lose to Jake Paul. I was like, nah.
Not gonna lie, I understand the logic, because the outburst was out of nowhere. I just went into the PS4 party. My friend was like, yo, check on Twitter, or type in like Wade versus KSI or Twitter space or whatever. They had some mad argument or whatever, and look at what he said on his Twitter and them thing. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? And that it was an overreaction, blood, a big overreaction, blood. So I can understand why people say that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's that deep.
No, it's that deep.
We're gonna read it anyway. Yeah, let's just.
But obviously, we don't know the other side of the story, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was obviously a lot of people who were on Wade's side, and rightfully so. Like, my outburst on Twitter was just outrageous. I'm sure.
Yeah. It's the way he went about it, bro. But like I said, we don't know all sides of the story. Like I said, apparently behind the scenes, Wade is a certain type of way. Then obviously here, and you know, the industry, there's a lot of people that try to appease different kind of people. So you see opinions change, and it can probably get frustrating and that, bro. But it's just a case of just distancing yourself from that kind of people. There was no reason to go at man like that and them thing there. And you know what I mean? It's industry politics at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? So,
man, fuck Wade. This Wade guy plays all sides, trying to please everyone. You are so fake. Oh my god. Fuck you and everything you stand for.
Yeah.
You two-faced. Damn, man. This man acts like he knows everything about boxing. He doesn't know shit. You're not that guy. Can't believe Sharky let this snake into my box.
Wade Plemons, that's his surname, blood.
Alright, so the amount of people who thought I was trolling, I genuinely was serious. Like, obviously now I've apologized. This was out of order. This was crazy, but yeah, I was furious because I heard from so many people telling me about how Wade is, you know, saying one thing to this man and saying another thing online and saying another thing privately, and it's just all over the place. And I was just like, what's going on? And I think what really triggered me was when he said that Tommy Fury versus Jake was gonna get more pay-per-view buys than me versus Jake.
Yeah, and that's basically where I came into the picture and what my friend told me. Apparently, he literally bugged out because he said that Tommy Fury and Jake too would do on pay-per-views. And like, big man, like, that's like, come on now, man, like, bro, really? Like, that's literally what ticked you off type of thing. Like, that's just bare childish, realistically, man. Like, who cares, bro? Who cares, fam? And once again, it's an opinion. The fact that an opinion bugged him out that much is actually mad. I can't lie.
Not undervalue me. I thought this was a disrespect to me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, but he works for Misfits. I'm confused. I'm blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. So basically, ultimately, it was just a lot of back and forth. And then he made his video, and then I was like,
I didn't see the video.
Do what I do all the time and fight fire with fire, or should I actually speak to the man? Should I actually call the man? Should I actually call Wade and be like, yo, let me hear it from your voice? Because, you know, beforehand, I would always be hearing stuff from Wade through other people. It was never be me talking to him directly. We'd always just be talking indirectly. So I, you know, messaged Wade. I was like, send me your number. I called him. And I just realized, yeah, the whole thing has just been a misunderstanding. Wade's a really nice guy. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The stuff I said here makes sense for Wade. Like, Wade wants what I want. success in the YouTube boxing influencer scene. Like, we both want that. So me saying and doing all of this, it was
big man, stop banging on your table, man.
And I'm sorry, and I appreciate all my fans and all the people on Reddit going in on me, being like, JJ, you're moving mad, this is outrageous, I can't believe this, blah blah blah, saying they
bro, I swear down.
Well, it's all warranted.
Nah, I ain't lost respect for him. It's an overreaction in that, bro, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it can be stressful being in industries, man. Like being in a position of KSI and having bare people talk to you, and you know what I'm saying, you do come across two-faced people and you don't know who's being genuine and who's not, and that. So you can understand it from his perspective as well, and that. But just of all people to be weird and that, bro, and for the reason that you say it ticked you off, just for him saying, oh, such and such fight will do more views than that, like, you know what I'm saying, that was just a dumb reason, realistically, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can get techie, man. You can get techie.
Telling me how it is, and that's how I've always wanted you lot to be. Tell me how it is. If I mess up, tell me I've messed up. And if I succeed, you know, you guys will sing my praises. So I appreciate you lot for being real with me. This was out of order. And also I just realized that this man isn't two-faced as well. Like while I was talking to him, he's you know, says what he says privately and publicly, and I just got it twisted.
Yeah, I'm glad he talked it out though.
The wrong things from my sources, and it just complicated things.
Stop hitting the table, you absolute bean, bro. Why does he keep doing this all of a sudden? Is he like uncomfortable, nervous to make this video? That's probably why, bro. He's probably like a bit nervous and them thing there, bro. That's why he keeps hitting the table again and again, bro. Like, what the hell?
Obviously created this whole situation.
Every single time he lands his hand,
bro. Saying this, you talking about a reporter that worked the zone shows. You are regressing maturity-wise. You remind me of me when I was 19, but you're about to be 30. Apologize to Wade and fire the unprofessional manager. And so
yeah, I heard that as well, bro, in the space, and that when he was talking to what's he called? His name starts with an M, I think, or whatever. It's supposed to be KSI's part, and he was like, well, good luck at such and such or whatever, when he like left the space and then.
But then I replied with a tweet from Jake Paul himself saying, get rid of anyone that plays both sides, no matter how much they mean to you. Loyalty to everyone is loyalty to no one. And I literally put this you. Basically, Jake Paul contradicting himself. I mean, ultimately, the whole thing is an L anyway. Actually, talking about Jake Paul, me and him went on a major back and forth. I thought it was funny. Well, actually, let me explain from the beginning. So I tweeted, when I KO Joe Fournier, I will be pound for pound the best YouTube boxer. Yes, above Jake Paul. And I truly believe that, because let's not get it twisted. Joe Fournier is a 9-0 pro that I'm fighting May 13th. And it's not going to be easy. Like, I'm borrowing people like Idris Virgo, and other pros in my camp to make sure, you know, I'm prepared for Joe Fournier, because, you know, the man has the experience, you know, has way more experience than me. He's a better boxer than me. So, you know, I know, like, yes, I've got fitness and I know my defense needs work. I'm working on my defense. It's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard fight. I just want people to know that I'm preparing hard for it. And I also want people to know that, you know, if I beat Joe Fournier, fam, I'm #1 pound for pound. Like, I don't get it twisted, because Jake Paul tried to fight a pro boxer and failed against Tommy Fury. You know, if I manage to beat Joe Fournier, I'm just saying, put me on that #1, bro. I'm #1 straight up. Straight up. Jake then replied, ha 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 ha, I'm your idol. So when you beat a guy whose last pro fight was over 2 years ago against a reggaeton singer that had never boxed in his life, you are the pound for pound best? Or is because his fight before that was 6 years ago against a 1-11?
Or is because his fight before that was 6 years ago against the 111 boxer Sham?
Jake Paul is trying to say that Joe Fournier isn't all that, but Tommy Fury is all that. When, if you look at Tommy Fury's box rec, my man is fighting people who have won 10 times and lost 102 times. Never won and lost 26 times. Won 2, lost 26 times. Never won and lost 11 times. Never won and lost 9 times. Like, I mean, you can't tell me that Tommy Fury hasn't done the exact same as what Joe Fournier's done. You know, all these fighters, they fight opponents to pad up their records.
Bro,
ultimately,
why the hell does this guy keep hitting the table, fam?
Fighter. They're the tough boxer. And I, May 13th, I'm fighting that tough boxer. And just like Jake Paul, he was fighting the main guy, Tommy Fury. And he failed. So I'm about to do the same with Joe Fournier and hopefully not fail. So I don't understand how Jake is trying to shit on Joe Fournier when Jake dodged Joe Fournier anyway. Like Joe Fournier was fighting on Jake Paul's undercard. And Joe Fournier called Jake Paul out. And Jake Paul decided to fight. Who did he decide to fight instead? Tyron Woodley. I'm just saying, there's a reason why Jake Paul fights MMA fighters and not pro boxers. That's his kryptonite. Pro boxers are his kryptonite, believe it or not. Anyway, I replied with, this is a lot of talk for someone that's ducking me. And yeah, I feel like he's ducking me. If he doesn't rematch Tommy Fury, who else is he gonna fight? He has to fight me. I'm ready. After Joe Fournier, if I manage to beat him, I'm ready. And then if I don't, then we'll find out who the best YouTube boxing influencer is of all time. So I'm ready to fight Jake Paul. Simple as that. And then Jake's coming through with these stupid money offers again. Being like 30 million to the winner, 0 to the loser. If you want me to agree.
Big man, you literally just did that with Tommy Fury and you didn't want to give up your P, I swear, bro. So why the hell would I put myself in that position? Why would KSI put himself in that position? Like, shut up, man.
To your request of £180 and rehydration clause. Agree to that and I'm in. You just supposedly bet £10 million. So this should be easy to contract, right? So yeah, this was because Joe Fournier was like, oh, I'll offer 10 million to buy Misfits. And I'm like, Misfits is worth way more than 10 million. Plus, if you want to bet 10 million pounds, we can bet 10 million pounds. I don't care about the money. Money isn't the reason why I'm doing this. I want to do this to show that I am the GOAT in this YouTube boxing scene. So I don't know, I'm just tired of Jake Paul always doing the, oh, let's bet money, this, that, because he didn't pay Tommy Fury. They had an agreement to, you know, do a winner takes all, and that fell flat. And that's exactly what I said. I said, ain't no way I'm doing this deal because you still ain't paid up for your last deal with Tommy Fury after he slapped you up. I can't be bothered. Like, let's just fight. Stop going back and forth. Let's just do it. And he's complaining about 180, being like, oh, you know, I don't want to fight at 180. I want to fight at 185. Bro, look at this video. Look at this video that I posted. I posted this. Jake Paul has been capping for years.
Probably end up at light heavyweight at 175. And that's, you know, where I should be.
KSI, I will come to London. I will weigh 180 pounds for the fight. You could be the A side.
Okay. Look out, he hasn't seen.
Few moments later.
So you would like meet in the middle for KSI? You would meet in the middle, like 180?
185.
Wait a minute.
What's going
KSI,
on?
I will come to London. I will weigh 180 pounds. I will weigh 180 pounds.
Stop the cap.
Bro, for real, like, he's just constantly chatting shit. I don't understand how his audience just eat up all this shit that comes out of his mouth all the time. This guy wanted to be a pro fighter, fighting at 175, and now he wants to fight me at 185? Like, what are we doing? Let's meet in the middle, 180. That's perfect for me and him. 180. Like, what the hell? So yeah, we just went back and forth, and then eventually he just aired my request to sign a contract to just fight. So look, honestly, at this point, Jake don't want it.
I feel like at this time though, it kind of makes sense though, because you don't know where the future lies type of thing in terms of Jake probably don't know what he wants to do in terms of fight KSI or Tommy Fury round 2, like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he has a bit of an excuse type of thing, bro, you know what I mean? But still.
Because Jake was seen as the guy, the GOAT. He's the pound for pound best YouTube boxer of all time. And he doesn't want to fight me? Because why? Because he's scared, man. This guy is scared. He's been scared. He's been scared of me, man. Doing this through Twitter doesn't mean shit. So I tweeted saying, talk to Wade, and this time I'm actually sorry. So I did apologize before, but it was like a tongue-in-cheek apology. And it's so funny because a lot of my audience could see right through it. It's so hard for me to just be like fake. because you lot can just read it so clearly. Because I still felt a type of way because of the whole situation. So then, yeah, obviously I just talked to him. Legit, this whole thing has been a big misunderstanding. We both want the same thing, success for everyone in the influencer boxing scene. Wade is a good guy. I messed up completely, my bad, man. And it's true, I messed up completely. POV, you have an opinion during a KSI fight. Oh my God, look, I don't want people to think that if you have an opinion that's against me or anyone that is a part of Misfits, that you're gonna get fired. Mams messed up publicly firing Wade. That was bad. That was bad. You know,
Yeah,
Wade
Mums, that's his name, bro. Mums, him.
can come and commentate whenever he wants. He can do whatever he wants at Misfits. He's his own man. He can have his own opinions. It's okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people got mixed up thinking that I fired Wade when my manager did. But look, I don't want you to go in on my manager.
Oh, so that's your manager.
Let's be honest.
So is he manager of his boxing team, or he's just overall manager? Like, you know, and
the whole of Misfits, and you know everything that he's done for me. He goes through a lot. Okay, it's a stressful job. It's a stressful situation. We're also human. Okay, we're gonna mess up. Everyone's gonna mess up. No one, because of this situation, no one needs to die or get told they should kill themselves. All we can do is learn from our mistakes and then move on. So you can have an opinion, okay? You can have an opinion on anything you want, all right? Doesn't mean you're getting fired on this bit. Ultimately,
but he's a singer and songwriter and producer as well of Persian descent, blood. My Mum's Taylor. So else, Martin.
We want Misfits to grow. We just want Misfits to be this huge company that has a lot of entertaining fights and has a lot of entertaining events and gets people excited and gassed. Bro needs to be humbled. Make posts supporting Wade. Make KSI realize he made a mistake and get this man a belt. Oh my God. You lot are outrageous, man. KSI to-do list. Apologize to Wade. I mean, I've done that. Lower his ego. When it comes to boxing, I
Man said
like
fight Mums Taylor.
You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then
Nah. This ain't the situation to be saying that, bro. This ain't the situation to be saying that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're not gonna do well. I don't know, surely.
You know, why you in front of your opponent and them thing there in the press conferences and them thing there, bro, in the ring, calm, bro. What you did on certain, nah, man. Nah.
Correct in that thinking.
No.
The reason why I have an ego in the ring is because I trained so hard to the point where I feel like I've done every single thing to make sure I'm prepared and ready for my fight. And because of that, my confidence is high, my ego is high. That's because I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. You know, if I was like, oh, I might win, or, you know, I'm not too sure, then yes, I can understand. And, you know, maybe I'm doing a little bit of that with Joe Fournier because the guy's is a fucking pro fighter, man. Like, it's not gonna be easy. And I feel like a lot of people are telling me like it's gonna be easy, and I'm like, no. Because the last time I did that, you know, I drew with Logan Paul. People were like, Logan Paul hasn't really boxed that much. You know, you've boxed longer than him. You know.
Big man, they were basically both starting off, blood. What are you man chatting about, bro? Get out of here, man.
It's gonna be light work. And then I came in with that mindset and I drew. And I almost lost. So from then on, I told myself I will never be complacent. And I'm going to train as hard as I can. And yeah, I'm going to make sure May 13th, I knock out Joe Fournier. Fireman's Taylor for not handling business properly and being childish and a yes man.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen, fam. One situation ain't gonna do that.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna
yeah, that's just not gonna happen.
If I fire Mams Taylor, fam, Misfits goes into the bin. I don't think you understand how much Mams does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't just fire
how
man.
How much Mams has done for my career. Like, when it comes to the music, before 2019.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He does music as well, so it's both sides.
This is done for my career. Like, when it comes to the music, before 2019, before I fought Logan Paul the second time, musically, what was happening? What happened musically for me? Nothing much, all right? Well, I had Lamborghini. Obviously, now that song has aged like fine wine. But at the time, people were saying it was cringe still. I mean, musically, I wasn't really doing much. I had Beerus with Randolph. Like, that was the next hit.
No, Beerus might be Like KSI's no, like I feel like Beerus is actually one of his best songs, and that verse by Randolph on that is one of his best songs as well. I feel like it's one of KSI's best songs and one of Randolph's best songs, like top 10, top 5 we're talking, bro. Because that opening verse from Randolph, bro, listen, fuego, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Hit that I had, but like commercially,
It's
I
the
was
tone
nowhere
of
to
voice
be
and the
seen.
swagger that
And
he
then
had.
Mams Taylor has taken me to a place I never thought I'd ever be in my life. With Mams Taylor, I was able to get a #1 album. With Mams Taylor, I was able to get so many top 5s and top 10 singles. With Mams Taylor, I was able to create TOT, The Online Takeover, you know, my own music label. With Mams Taylor, I was able to create Misfits, and look how much we've done with Misfits. You know, Mams Taylor, he helped me with Prime and all these things. Like, he has helped me tremendously, and because of this little, you know, misunderstanding, you want me to fire Mams. Like, are you dumb? I'm sorry, but like, it's so stupid. I'm not going to ever do that.
And that's what I also mean as well, is that when you see your favorite creators in these kind of moments and that, bruv, I feel like you gotta look deeper into it. Don't just look at it at a surface level, but understand both sides and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because you're a viewer and you only see what they allow you to see, sometimes you just see that type of thing. And it's not even just because I'm just a creator. Like, I've been involved in like the YouTube scene in terms of being like one of you guys type of thing for a long time and that, bro. And I've always watched things with like not necessarily a deeper mindset, but just see all angles and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just see all angles.
And Mams is far
Because
from
it is a stressful industry to be in, man. You know what I mean?
From it. Yes, he has my back. He's my manager. He's gonna always have my back. But let's not get it twisted. There's so many times I've come through with crazy ideas or crazy things, and he's said, relax, brother. What are you doing? This is a bad idea. Don't do this, don't do that, etc. And look, we both helped each other along the way. So yeah, anyway, stay humble. Look, I am humble. I'm a humble man. If you meet me, you'll know I'm a humble person. But when I'm in the ring, I'm not humble. If I was humble in the ring...
We weren't in the ring, though. That's the thing. We weren't in the ring. And that's the whole point, my guy. You keep bringing up the ring. We weren't in the ring, fam.
But I'd get knocked out every time. And mods will remove this, well, because the mods didn't remove this. How the KSI way drama went down. Okay, here we go. Okay.
What?
Okay. JJ's calling out Wade on Twitter. Clown, okay. Misfits, buyers, and crew seeing everything crumble around them. Wade, when he saw JJ's tweets. JJ fan 2 idolized JJ and now lost respect for him. Camos milking. Camos milking 40
who's
million
Camos, though?
and
Who's
200
Camos?
tweets from the drama.
Who's Cavos?
Mans and JJ realizing the fans won't let them marry Wade. No, honestly, like, it wasn't even like the fans going in on me and all of this and that. It was just me, especially after seeing his video, just me going, man, maybe I'm not right.
Oh, yeah. This is the video. This is the guy that I actually watched, bro. Yeah, I know Cavos. Yeah. This is the guy that I watched, bro. When one of my friends in the party told me, oh, yo, look what just happened, blah, blah, blah. This is the video that I watched, bro. You know what I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken. Not this one exactly, but his video is the one that I watched of the breakdown and that.
Maybe I need to just talk to him and figure out what is actually going on. Like, you've got to remember, I could have easily just not have done this video and just wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then gone onto the Reddit. And obviously this would have been old news, and then I wouldn't have talked about this. But I'm here talking about it because I know I messed up about Wade, and you know, that's why I feel like I have to say something rather than just tweets as well. I have to hold myself accountable. But yeah, okay. Trying to JJ the GOAT KSI.
Wait, who's that?
Justify JJ's actions on
It's a random Twitter account.
JJ the GOAT KSI, bro. You big time now. KSI haters and JJ fans turning Reddit into a fuck fest. God damn it. Keeps after he threw another drama for his enjoyment. KSI making the worst apology first in Twitter, finished explaining himself to the Sidemen. Way dropping the best response video in existence.
I need to watch that.
Experts talking like they know everything that went behind.
Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to react to that weird video. If not, I'll just watch it in my own time and that, bro. You know what I mean?
The scenes. KSI haters wants the JJ fans started hating on them because JJ apologized. God damn it.
That was pretty much everything.
That explained it. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Anyway, it's been the boy KSI.
Oh, that's it.
Don't give
Damn.
Mams
20 minutes went fast.
Leave Mams alone. Thank you to all the people on Reddit that went in on me. And yeah, big up Wade. Alright. But yeah, Wade, just like everyone else, wants the big fight to happen. Me versus Jake Paul. And I think everyone is sick and tired of us going back and forth because what? It's been 5 years.
Yeah,
5
exactly.
years of...
And now that's what KSI is doing. Now all the smoke's cleared and now he stopped seeing red anymore and he's seeing clearly. He's now thinking about all angles and them thing there. Now he sees that, you know what I'm saying, people's thing. It's just been something that's been like, you know what I mean, just constantly grinding and that. It's like them films and them thing there when two people say they're going to fight after school and that and it never happens. And when it eventually happens, it's like, whatever, man. You know what I mean? No one's gone.
Literally building this fight up. Let's fucking do it, Jake. It's about time. Let's go, bro. Let's sign the thing and fight. This is the whole reason I came back to YouTube boxing. Anyway, Misfits 006 is happening Friday, not Saturday, Friday.
Oh yeah, blood. By the way, Stevie Knight's fighting as well. If you guys know Stevie Knight, type in Stevie Knight, some big ass, swole arm off, you know what I mean? And he does reactions and that, bro. I remember when he said he wanted to do a fight, so I'm glad I'm seeing him fighting. I literally, that video where he like, I can't remember what fight he watched, if it was Salt Pappy or some boxing event or whatever, and I was like, would you fight Zeus? Because Zeus was wanting to fight. Zeus and Bilu, Zeus, he wanted to fight. I'm like, bro, Stevie Knight, Zeus would be crazy. Obviously, I'm nobody on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I couldn't make the connection. But I typed it in his comments. He replied, and then I tweeted at Zeus. But obviously, Zeus never replied. And I DM'd him. He never replied, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that would have been a crazy fight, though. Stevie Knight, Zeus split. You know what I mean?
1st of April.
Wait a minute, is that Fangs?
Friday.
Fangs is fighting. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to her and that.
Friday, not Saturday,
Mad
Friday,
thing.
21st of April.
That's crazy.
Misfits 007, baby. He's looking to be crazy. Big on the card. Yeah, that's May 13th. I'll see you lot in a bit. Take care and peace.
Yeah, I'll catch you, man, in the next one, man. I'm glad that they figured everything out.
What's up,
whoa, and worked everything out and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh yeah, Filthy Fella Day and that. If you guys are watching Filthy Fellas and you enjoy, not even if you enjoy football, if you just enjoy entertainment, bro, you need to go watch Filthy Fellas and everything they've uploaded and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them guys are too funny, man. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. It's your boy Enquiries, and I'm out of here, man. In a bit, people.